Hello, scholars. So today we're completing Module 2, Lesson 8. But before that, we're going to do a quick do now. And this is to review elapsed time. Arlise takes a short nap after school. As she falls asleep, the clock reads 3:03 p.m. She wakes up at 3:30 p.m. How long is Arlise's nap? So go ahead and pause the video and then press play once you're done solving to check your work. All right, at the beginning of my number line, I want to place 3:03 p.m. because that's when she falls asleep. And at the end, I'm going to place 3:30 because that is when she wakes up from her nap. So from 3:03 to 3:30, I want to see how much time has elapsed or how much time has passed. I can start by adding 10 minutes. That would be 3:13. Still not at 3:30, so I can add another 10 minutes. And it is now 3:23. I can't add another 10 minutes because that will take me to 3:33. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 7 more minutes. So I can add 7 minutes to get to 3:30. So I counted up to be sure from 23 to 30. And I see that Arlise's nap was 27 minutes long. I know this because 10 plus 10 plus 7 is 27. So she napped for 27 minutes. All right, let's get into our learning intention. Thoughtful mathematicians solve one-step word problems involving metric weights within 100. So you can pause the video here to reread these vocabulary words that we've seen. And again, to read these other vocabulary words and refresh your memory. So I'm going to model this first problem to show you how to solve these word problems. The weights of 3 fruit baskets are shown below. What is the total weight of all 3 baskets? Well, if I want the total weight of all 3 baskets, that means I want to know how much baskets A, B, and C weigh together. So I'm going to add to combine their totals. I'll start with baskets A and B. 12 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. We group the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 12 plus 8 is 20 kilograms. Now I can add baskets A and B with C. So the 20 kilograms plus 16 more kilograms. Well, 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the combined weight is 36 kilograms. The total weight of all 3 baskets is 36 kilograms. So I just want to look back to make sure I added everything correctly. I have 12 plus 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. We group the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 20 plus 16, 20. In the 1's place, 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. In the 10's place, 36. So I am in fact correct. Let's move on. Now let's do this one together. If you do not have the materials you need, please pause now and grab what you need so you can solve with me. So I want you to be solving as I solve as well. Andrea's dad is 57 kilograms heavier than Andrea. Andrea weighs 34 kilograms. How much does her dad weigh? So do we know Andrea's dad is 57 kilograms his weight? So it is not his weight. That's how much more he weighs. 57 kilograms heavier than Andrea. He weighs that much more than her. So how could we go about solving this? What would we have to do? What operation would we use? So the strategy you pick is fine, doesn't matter what strategy you pick, but the operation you're going to have to use, and operations mean addition, subtraction, division, or multiplication, you would have to do addition to solve this, and I'll explain why. Andrea weighs 34 kilograms. Dad weighs that much, and 57 kilograms more, heavier. So her weight plus another 57 kilograms. So this is Dad's total weight. Andrea's weight and another 57. That's why I drew this dotted line here to show this is Andrea's weight compared to Dad's. And this is the 57 more than what she weighs because it says 57 kilograms heavier than her. So I'm going to add. So go ahead and add to see how much Dad weighs. I'm going to check your work. 7 plus 4 is 11. I'm going to regroup the 1 into the tens place. 1 plus 3 is 4. And 4 plus 5 is 9. 91 kilograms. So Andrea's dad weighs 91 kilograms. Let's do this last one. So I'm going to annotate with you and then you'll solve on your own. Miss Rios buys 453 grams of strawberries. She has 23 grams left after making smoothies. How many grams of strawberries did she use? So go ahead and pause the video now and then press play when you're ready to check your work. Again, pause and solve, then press play when you're ready. All right, so I'm going to use a tape diagram. You don't have to use a tape diagram, but I just like to use tape diagrams to model. I know the total amount she started with was 453. She uses a certain amount that we don't know yet, and she's left over with 23 grams. So if after using these strawberries, she's left with 23 grams, I can subtract to find the difference, or what she used to end up with only 23. Because if 453 minus something equals 23, I can subtract the 23 instead to find what this mystery number is, or unknown number. Well, 3 minus 3 is 0, and 5 minus 2 is 3. And if I go to the hundreds place, 4 minus nothing is still 4. So 430 grams. Miss Rios used 430 grams of strawberries. Thank you so much for watching. Before we end, I just want to remind you to please use the information in the word problem to help you determine what you need to do. Don't randomly see the numbers and just add or subtract or multiply and divide randomly. Use the information that's given to help you do that. And I hope you saw how I did that. I looked at the information and I processed it. I said, well, for example, in this problem, if she used a certain amount and she was left with 23, that means she took it away. I can then subtract what was left over instead to see how much was taken away, right? So that's how I knew I had to subtract. Also, the 453 was what she started with. That was her total, and that's why I knew that I would subtract what was left over from her total to see what the other part was. All right, thanks so much for watching. As always, you can reach out to me on Schoology or Hangouts if you have any questions.